Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, Toastmistress, guests, and our contestants. Welcome to the Tall Tale Championship of Division I and O and Cavaliers. So it's going to be double trouble today. I'm Rajlakshmi, the president with May Springs Toastmasters Club. I will be the sergeant at arms today. Before we start the contest, please occupy the chairs that are in the front and settle down. Are the contestants here? The judges are here. I request everyone to maintain silence and stand up from your seat for the national anthem of Kuwait. Thank you. I hope everybody got the agenda that we have for the contest. Let's all read the mission statement of Toastmasters International together. It is on the first page at the bottom of the agenda. Toastmasters International, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Thank you very much. Let me just share a few do's and don'ts and some general information for the benefit of the guests and Toastmasters here. First thing, the don't, which all the contestants expect from all of you. Please put your mobile phones on silent mode, or preferably if you can switch it off, you're not expecting any calls from your girlfriends or boyfriends, please switch it off. If you're going to put it on your silent mode, please switch off the vibration mode because that also distracts the contestants. It takes a lot of courage to be here on the stage, so let's all respect them and encourage the contestants. Second thing that is most important is emergency exits. In case of any kind of emergencies, there are 3 emergency exits available. One at the further end of the auditorium through which you all entered, and 2 on the right-hand side and left-hand side. It is all highlighted with the exit signs. So in case of emergency, please use these exits and assemble at the parking lot. Okay. The third one, very important, and it is a very difficult part, so please pay attention. Washrooms. You need to exit through the further end of the auditorium. Take left when you exit. Towards the further corner, you have a corridor for Student Services Center. Keep going through. You will hit Juan Cafe. At Juan Cafe, take a right. Both men and women washrooms are available there. But I would request everybody, refrain from getting up in the middle of the speech, even though you have to go to the washroom. I'm the surgeon at arms. I'll be available at the door, and I'm not going to let anybody go out. So again, When you exit, towards the left, and when you hit Juan Cafe, it's on the right-hand side, both men and women washroom. Fourth one, let's all applaud and encourage the contestant at the beginning and end of their speech. So let's do a trial. You guys all know? I thought I have to do it twice and thrice and have a contest here who's going to applaud better, but you guys are all charged up already. Okay, so let's move on to the session. To have this contest, double trouble contest, for Division I and O and Cavaliers, we have two beautiful, dynamic, young, master of ceremonies. One of them is the immediate past president of Aim High's Toastmasters Club, and she's working as the sales executive with DR United. Let us welcome MTM Shastra Samya. And helping her out, along with her, MTM Alifia Lakdawala, who's a physiotherapist, and for me, she's the most dynamic woman here in Toastmasters Club because she rules the stage. Please put your hands together for Area 19 Director, MTM Alifia.
Hello everybody. As you all know, I'm Alifia Lakdawala, your host for today. And so, we are here to witness another great event held by the Toastmaster community in Kuwait. The Tall Tales Finals, where Division I and Division O have done a combined effort to showcase something different, along with the athletes. Who's that? Oh! Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, good audience. What do you have today? What is this event about? Okay, Shanta, this event is about tall tales. Are you good at speaking a lie? I think all husbands must be good at it, right? No! Vouching for it? No? What about the wives? Can you say that the husbands are good at it?
No.
Oh,
They always get caught.
Okay, so our contestants will show you how to say a lie, an exaggerated lie, or an exaggerated talk through their speech. So that's why we are here to witness the Tall Tales Finals.
So you are telling me that all dark jokes, ladies are here today, they're home the weekend, and they live the beautiful weather outside to listen to tall tales, content.
Oh yes, I think they are the dedication and the passion we have for the Toastmasters community. Oh, so you all deserve a round of applause for yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time here in Toastmaster Kuwait, we have contest for adults and kids, the Gabellians, for the very first time. Woohoo! Round of applause.
The winners in the other category will be lifting that big trophy, taking it back home, and the Cavalier champion will be lifting the other one. So definitely it's worth it, and we are here to witness another great event by Toastmasters. Cavaliers. This is the first time they are going to share the stage with the adult Toastmaster community. And talking is a stepping stone for them, moving into any other contest which will be held future by the divisions. These kids are dynamic, terrific. I mean, at this age, they have that much passion, that much fierceness to come up on the stage and speak their heart out. I think as a
Lisa also comes there.
As a child, I was always an outstanding student. And after when I joined Toastmasters, it sharpened my IQ and my listening and my talking skills much more. But somehow, Shakta, my teachers used to never like me. And I wonder why. Because I was an outstanding student. You know, I shared an incident with you about my outstandingness. In my geography class, when I was in class 4, the teacher asked me, the class, what shines brighter, the sun or the moon? And I was the first one to raise my hand up and shout loudly, yes teacher, the moon shines brighter because it shines in the night. And listening to this, I became an outstanding student. An outstanding student in the class. So I hope it's not the case with our gatherers because they are a smart bunch of smart kids. Furthermore, Shakta will talk about the contest.
I'll talk about the contest as for the adults. The winner will get a flight ticket, return flight ticket from Gulf Air. And Gulf Air reminds me with a story happened to me last May. Last May, I went to South Africa, Johannesburg, flying with Gulf Air. When I landed there, it was about to stamp my passport. Something strange happened. I was handing my passport. Have you ever seen like this passport? I was handing this passport and I gave it to the police. The police started holding the passport. One more holding the passport. And he was surprised. The passport was handwritten. And he called his colleague to check it out. And again, got the passport. Again, got the passport. And he looked at me and says, are you sure that this is a passport or not? Thank you for that. Egyptian embassy for you.
Please respect every person coming up on stage. Kindly keep your mobile on. Thank you. So let's move on further with the contest. So here we are today. As we said, it's a joint attempt by the Division I and the Division O. So you all know that the Division I and the Division O are headed with two dynamic leaders this year. We have Division I Director.
Division I director, he's a dentist. So anyone has a pain in his teeth, make sure to don't bother him. He joined Toastmasters since 2013. He started with Life Principle Toastmaster Club.
Division of Director. He has been in Toastmasters for the last 2 years. I think that's a huge growth in both the division directors that in 2 years from being just a Toastmaster, they are division directors. So people, you can see how Toastmasters, they can change your life. The growth these two have had in their career in Toastmasters can be the same in yours. So if anybody is interested in joining Toastmasters, the weekly membership of every club, please be aware and take the numbers. Moving on, yes. So the Division O Director is again a dynamic leader who's got 2 years experience with Toastmasters. And once I asked him, what have you learned from Toastmasters? So he told me that he's learned to walk to learn. He's learned to communicate with different people who are coming from different spectrum of life. And that's something very different because we don't get to see in our professional lives. At this particular platform, you do not only interact with people coming from different spectrum of life, but even people from different race, religion, culture, and that's all what this podium offers us.
But when I asked Division O Director what you learned from Toastmaster, he says, I learned to be the better person than I was yesterday. So help me to welcome on the stage Division O Director, Toastmaster, DTM.
DTM,
Toastmaster,
Division O Director, DTM Charles Bino, Area Directors, fellow Toastmasters, honorable guests. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Unity is strength. From this perspective, Division I am all excited from the beginning of this Toastmasters year to work together to achieve two goals. The first is to promote Toastmasters. The second, to improve the quality of Toastmasters in Kuwait. And all Division I and O events this year will add a step forward to achieve these two goals. As my friend DTM Charles used to say, Total is Dr. Maklouf's idea. And adding Cavaliers to it is his idea. But why we choose Total speeches? We choose Total speeches for many reasons. First, Total Championship will improve the speaking skills of our members in a new speaking category they didn't train on before. And by contesting in club level, semi-final, and today final, they will prepare well for the contest season next February. Second, by having all these honorable guests, adding Cavaliers for the first time in other contests, and media coverage thanks to Al-Anbaa, Kuwait Times, and many different newspapers, we are promoting Toastmasters more. Third, Total contest is first time to hold in Kuwait. Last, Total speeches are short, light speeches that all of us really enjoy. Right, guys? Yes. I hope we achieved our goals from arranging this event. Now, let's have fun and enjoy the marathon to choose Kuwait Total Champion!
Thank you.
Thank you, Director.
So as per the protocol, we have two contest chairs, charismatic, energizing, energetic. Two contest chairs, one for the Cavaliers and one for the adult category, who will be taking over the stage and further conducting the contest. So we would just give a brief introduction on them.
For the adult, the contest chair is working as an IT head in INC company. He's passionate about Toastmasters. He believes in leading by example. Leading by example. His phrase or philosophy in this life is not about only, not about like, I forgot it. No. Not about being a good for yourself only, but about bring the good things for others. Be the catalyst to bring the good things for others.
Wow, that's a lovely thought. Yes, and another Cavalier contest chair. She's a charismatic, alluring 14-year-old girl from Gavin's Toastmaster Club. None other than Nawal Sayyed and Jaisari.
All my college life, my teenage years, I waited and waited for one beautiful girl to call out my name. And today, not one, but two stunning ladies have called me on the podium. See the advantage of Toastmasters. Ladies and gentlemen, division officers, guests, Toastmasters, and contestants. A very good afternoon to everybody. I have with me Nawal Syed, a gavel here. As they say, good things come in small packages. Yes, Nawal. How are you, Nawal?
I'm fine, thank you. Good afternoon, one and all. We are eager and excited to welcome you to the finals of the Tall Tales contest, conducted by Division I&O. The big day has arrived. Sorry. Do you have a surprise announcement for them?
Yes, very much. I have a surprise. Do you know who is in this room with us? There is a team from the world famous television production house, Fox Studios. They are incognito. They are incognito, just like our judges. But do you know why they are here? Any ideas, any guesses? They are here to create the very first Arabian X-Files. And each episode is going to be based on each tall tale story that you hear now. So, season 1, 17 episodes, 17 contestants. And what are you likely to see? Very soon, all our contestants, their work is being copyrighted. Senior Toastmasters in Kuwait, they are all in talks with this production house. So very soon you're likely to see Raj Lakshmi as the wicked witch from Andalus. Wafa Salman, the lady who lured the children into the kitchen larder. Muhammad Makloof, the evil doctor who experimented with insulin. Charles Pinho, the alien ape from Mars. And I've just come to know that Alifia has opted out of the stunning, seductress mermaid role. So that slot is still open. Ladies, but just beware of the casting couch. So, you are privileged. You are the privileged ones to hear the stories that are going to become the blockbuster episodes of tomorrow. So are we ready to get the ball rolling now? Yes. But before we start, we need to go through the contest rules. The first very important rule, please keep your mobiles switched off, not on vibration mode. I have just heard about a decree passed by the Ministry of Interior Kuwait. Any mobile phone buzzing or ringing, that person is going to be deported. Please, take it seriously.
Alright, the second rule. Flash photography is not allowed. We will be taking individual photos and a group photograph of the contestants in the end. Protests are allowed only by contestants and the judges. The criteria for protests are restricted to originality and eligibility. Kindly contact us if there are any protests.
The timing for the Tall Tales contest is 3 to 5 minutes. Our timers here will show you the green card at 3 minutes and it will stay displayed for 1 minute. At 4 minutes, the yellow card will come up and it will stay displayed for 1 minute. At 5 minutes, the red card will come up and it will remain displayed till the end of the speech. Please note, any contestant speaking less than 2 minutes 30 seconds or more than 5 minutes 30 seconds will be disqualified.
Contestants will have the option to use either the hand mic from back to front and left to right. Left to right. Sorry. Contestants are asked to remove any badges which reflect the positions held in Toastmasters. In case of any technical difficulties or failures, a grace period of 30 seconds will be given. The subject for the tall tale speech has been selected by the contestants. The speaker should avoid potentially objectionable language, anecdotes, and material.
I will now announce the sequence of the contestants. Judges, please note. Contestant number 1, Osama Ibrahim Hamid. Contestant number 1, Osama Ibrahim Hamid. Contestant number 2, Ramanujam Satyamurthy. Number 2, Ramanujam Satyamurthy. Number 3, Zainab Yusuf. Number 3, Zainab Yusuf. Number 4, Vaishali Srikant. That's a gavel here. Number 4, Vaishali Srikant. Gavalier Vaishali Srikant. Number 5, Gavalier Dharan Vel Murugan. Number 5, Gavalier Dharan Vel Murugan. Number 6, Leslie Pereira. Number 6, Leslie Pereira. Number 7, Pratish Gavalier. Number 7, Gavalier Pratish. Number 8, Gavalier Komal Kaur. Number 8, Gavalier Komal Kaur. Number 9, Gavalier Pankhuri Bhandari. Number 9, Gavalier Pankhuri Bhandari. Number 10, Gavalier Anirudh Manoj. Number 10, Gavalier Anirudh Manoj. Number 11, Beena Sasi Krishnan. Number 11, Beena Sasi Krishnan. Number 12, Sudarshana Jairaman. Number 12, Sudarshana Jairaman. Number 13, Binu Cherian. Number 13, Biru Cherian. Number 14, Irene Marcus. Number 14, Irene Marcus. Number 15, Gavalier Manish Vel Murugan. Number 15, Gavalier Manish Vel Murugan. Number 16, Sandra Stein. Number 16, Sandra Stein. Sandy Stein. So everybody, are we ready to step? You want me to go through the names one more time? Okay, I will.
There are 17.
One contestant has not come. That's why. Okay, so do you want me to go through names again? No? I'll make one special one on you. So I think we are good to go. Chief Judge,
Are you ready?
are you ready? Where's the Chief Judge? Contestants, are you ready?
Yes.
Audience, are you ready? So let's start the show. Let's call upon contestant number 1.
Hello? Hello?
I would just like to ask all contestants to please enter and exit from this area only and not come from that side, please.